Hello and welcome to my channel, Libra. How was your full moon? I did get a full moon hangover. It drained the life out of me on Monday and then on Thursday and Friday. Big change. Lots of stuff coming through. My pre-reading for this is when I was meditating on your reading. It was cool, calm, collected, and protected. That's exactly what I got. Cool, calm, collected, and protected, right? Collected and protected. That's what I got for my Libras this week. Remember, this is a general reading, so let's get to it. I'm just going to pull three cards. But I also thought of David Bowie's As the World Falls Down from Labyrinth. Just sweeping through. It's definitely a very waltzy kind of thing. Ooh, the Decadence card, which is the Capricorn card in this deck. Obsession. And I do have the One of Cups in reverse. What is this going on here? And the Magician in reverse. Libra these are Libras who don't want to manifest love. This is Libras who may have just did you just find out you had pretty hair? I literally knew I had pretty hair, but I didn't find out how much I loved my hair until they were like, it might be breast cancer. I was like, ah, but I love my hair. And so I started doing it every day. Started really taking care of it. I mean, I would have had it really nice and straight today, but this is about as straight as it's going to get in this California weather. Odd weather we're having right now, but I live very close to the beach. So let's get back to it. But it's like you found out you were sexy, or when you bend over, boys look at you, or all that work has been paying off at the gym. There's something about you that made you kind of feel, Libras, like you wanted to enjoy the attention of many people and not just the one person. And it might be just time to shut off your heart vibes for that everybody that you're going to come through. Everybody that you meet is not going to be a soulmate. Well, they're going to be a soulmate. They're just not going to be your one true love. Your one true love. You don't want anything you've had before, first of all. And so this new ability to attract attention, which it could just be a brighter light. Last week's reading, I had Libras on the ball, on fire. You guys were running things. Top of the game. And this is kind of that energy of I'm on top of my game. I know what I want from a lover, and it definitely isn't what you've had before. And it's definitely that closeness between two people and intimacy. And it's almost like you guys want to put down your swords. You don't want to fight the good fight. You're just going to enjoy a little attention. And if something sticks, it sticks. And right now, I don't know if it's because you took your sweater off in the garden during lunch, and people were like, "Oh my gosh, Libra! Nobody knew you had such guns." There's something just really. It's just something about you that people are noticing, and it may not even be a physical feature. It might just be something extraordinarily surprising about people that maybe you came out and discussed that that's how I coped through the pandemic, or this is what I've got into lately with the world changing. It's just something about you that people are noticing and getting attracted to. And Libras have a lot of singleness in them, or a lot of in between relationships energy. And this is absolutely, I'm a single person now. And what comes, comes. What doesn't come, doesn't come. I know what I want. I know what I don't want. And I'm just going to not worry about, I'm just going to enjoy my beauty right now. Full on Libra. Libras are really into this beauty thing. People don't know that, but they are they definitely. What's the planet of love too. It's one of those moments of extreme emotion. I don't see why not. Alright. You could have a true pair around you. But this true pair is, they're holding back from you because, again, this came out, I hate this part of the reading. It's come out in, like, different cards and different readings, but they can't keep up with you. There's a lot of people out there who do not have the spiritual energy of people who listen to tarot readings, or people who believe in other energy, people who, what else could it mean? You know, that's what tarot reading is really all about. It isn't even about necessarily predictions. It just means, what else could it mean? What other story could it be? And even listening to other people's readings and going on a rant makes it matter, because you can learn even when it's not your main lesson for the week. But this is, everybody got that their person feels like, you know, they've reached for the sun in reaching for you, and they can't keep up with you. Oh, you know what? This was the same as last week. No. This person was going to try and approach you, but they're feeling a little lesser, probably because you may have come into contact with that person from last week's reading. I was a really strong reading. You know, that fierce competition and just who's the smarter cat. And you may have swirled with that person a little bit in their energy, and even thought, oh, I could date that person, but they're the enemy. But eventually you came down to the fact that, you know what, maybe I turned out looking really hot during whatever that swirling was in their energy, and I'm getting more attention in other parts, and I don't have to commit to anybody. I don't have to feel like I might lose my job or I might risk embarrassing a boss. There's just a lot of energy of just a lighter feeling in the heart that I don't have to go this big, extensive way to find love or be happy at the current moment. You're totally denying yourself, but this person feels like you're advancing too fast for them to keep up. They are not going to be able to give freely to you if you have everything. Totally. Feel like the only way you can succeed, this person thinks the only way they can capture you is if you hit a roadblock or a weakness. I mean, you've got to break the leg for them to have a shot at you, basically, but they can't do it. This person is, like, secretly, in their deepest, darkest fantasy, they want to rescue you. They don't necessarily want you to be at a weak moment and suffer. They absolutely don't want you to suffer, but they don't want to have to put you in a cage or control you either in order to be able to have this new beginning with you. But they do have a fantasy about rescuing you, about, you know, swooping in and catching you, like, in need, and then, like, you know, bonking the robber on the head, or, you know, shooting the tiger with the tranquilizer dart in the last minute, and, you know, all that stuff. They just fantasize about being your rescuer and your hero, because they don't want to hurt you, but they don't want you to be in real danger, but they want to rescue you, but they don't want you to be under control, because then it won't make you lovable. It's like this person is trying to find a way for you to be you and them still have you without you changing. They're afraid they're going to change you, and or you're going to find out that they're not as good as they think they are, because they are much better than they think they are. Yeah, it's just a lack of confidence, but it is a lot of daydreaming about the only way they feel they can give to you is to swoop in at the last moment. But it's almost like moot. It's almost like there's a lot of legal, that's why I said law office last week. But it's very moot. It's a moot point, because they don't want to see you weakened. They don't want to see you in danger either. It's like they're messing with their own heads over this. And that's probably why I got the Eight of Swords here too. They really don't want to control you, but they are having a hell of a time trying to control themselves, because you are doing so well, Libra, right now. They just feel like approaching you wrong could be fatal for anything between you two. And that is a bigger fear than even just being rejected by you. It's not as scary as the possibility that you can come down and actually be very determined and very sure in your decisions that if you swear off love or even just swear off this person, it can be it. All right, thank you for sharing your energy with Libra. Maybe show this person a break because they really do care about you. They just, it might even be new to them that they're like, oh, I could do this, this, and this to get this person and just pull some strings here and there. But with you, it's like, I could pull these strings, but then it's like if I make her accidentally fall and then I catch her, then she might think she's clumsy, and I don't want her to think that way. This could be a masculine or feminine, but it's still like I so I have to do it honest, or I have to do it clean, or I have to do it's driving them bananas, bonkers, because this person loves you that much. And they love seeing you change. They don't mind you changing. It only makes them nervous about the things that they have to do to keep up with you. All right, Libra. Again, thank you for your energy. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, tip, or donate if the spirit moves you. Everything's in the box below, and I will see you next week, Libra.